short form versus long form. Do you have any practical tips or ways on shifting your mindset from working with those no timeline bits to working on a long timeline while also staying organized and not letting yourself get lost in the weeds?
For me, what always happens is I look at the end and also why I'm doing this. Why I said, yes, I'm gonna go to South Africa to film the story. Like there has to be something there, right? So for me, it's like whether it's a client or whether it's my project, there has to be an answer to that, why I'm doing it. What kind of impact, what kind of personal involvement there is in this that it pushed me to, and then again, to be committed to this. Right, and what's the personal reason? Because I believe it or not, there's always a personal involvement to me. And the other thing is like usually I look at the end. If you just look at what you need to do today, I don't think you're gonna be able to pull something off. To me, it really helps me to have what is the vision behind this story and what kind of impact this story can have. And so I look at the end when the story is going to be already together. I can put it together. I said yes, why? Because there were some elements that attracted me and that made me think, this is good. I like it. And so when I say that, usually it means there are certain elements and there is a specific story that can have a specific impact, and I can already see how that can have some impact on certain people. So I cannot wait for that to happen. So that's why I look at the end of it. What's going to happen with the story? Well, it's going to be, whether it's going to be the first premiere, whether it's going to be seeing on television or seeing that distributed somewhere, or seeing many people coming together to talk about that specific topic. For me, it's really helpful to have that, to change that mindset, because if you don't have that, you don't have a vision for what the story is going to do and what kind of impact it's going to have, why do you even want to film something that is long 30 minutes, Because the content creation is like you almost do it, you don't even think about it while you're doing it, because it needs to be done. You don't have to think too much. If you want to produce a documentary, I think, man, if you don't care about the topic of the story, it's going to be hard. You're probably not going to finish. You're not going to finish. You tell yourself you're gonna finish, but then then it becomes way harder to be committed when hard times come, because hard times are gonna come. It's inevitable. But I do think that if you're looking for the first project to start that gives you that motivation, I would say look at the things that you care about. What are the things that you care about, and what kind of impact you would like to see happening? And then once you identify that, then start to, see who are the people involved in those situations that bring those dynamics that you care about, that you would like to see a change. And once you individuate that, then I'm sure it's going to be easy. But you see, at that point, you didn't start from, this story, it was handed to me, I have to do it, and I have to make it work. It's like, no. Especially if it's your own project, well, you better like it. Right? And if you start from what you care about and what you like, oh man, it's going to be way easier. Way easier. You're committed to, you're involved emotionally into the thing because you care. And so when the hard time is going to come, you're going to say, well, I care about it.